How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Just Ignore Them. We're in the final section of the game here, presumably about to gain a few answers to what's actually going on in this weird-ass story. Not a lot has been answered so far. It's been mostly new information over and over. So, Mark, where are we going? We're gonna see someone. Dan! We've been over this, Priya. You've lost the thread of the story here. A friend. Typical Mark. When you need to know, don't ask. Wait, so is Mark even abandoning the idea of seeing Dan? That's not where we're headed anymore now? I hope we make it in time. You only get one chance a day to see him. Why's that? He doesn't like company. He thinks hiding will keep him safe. Pfft. Who? Dave. I thought you said his name was Dan. Yeah, I know. I know what I said. I didn't want to say too much about him. You didn't say anything. You said his name. First name only. Not a location. Not what they do. You said his dad was a scientist. If you said Dan with a dad who was a scientist, that's not enough information to, ever find someone. It's funny that he felt like saying the wrong name was, now that he said Dave, now it's all out on the table. Now, the truth has been revealed. Why? The more you know, the more danger you're in. So, Dave, huh? Sounds like the kind of kid you bully at school. Wow, Bria, rough. Actually, quite the opposite. Most people feared him. He made a chemical explosive at school once. He never used it, right? That's a little extreme. Actually, he did. Gee, he sounds crazy. Gee. Say, Mark? Yes? Why did you take my lighter while I was asleep? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I need... It's okay, Mark. I wasn't really asleep. That must have been kind of creepy for her. I guess she was testing us, or, not testing, but just seeing what we were up to? I'm sorry, Bria. I bet you had a good look, didn't you? No, I never looked. Right. Sure you didn't. It's okay, Mark. I trust you. Thanks, Bria. It's okay. Her haircut and jacket remind me a little bit of Android 18? 19? 17? The Dragon Ball Z character. We're almost there. Ready? Immediately smoking it up. Bria, after everything that's happened, I just want to say I'm really getting to like you. Mark, don't get all mushy on me now. After everything we've survived, you're acting like this is the end? It could be. I don't see anything. Nothing doing. Nuh-uh. I guess I probably just want to go to the dude's house. It looks like there's gum on the floor or something, but it's... I'm assuming that's what it's meant to be, but instead it's just a weird splotch. Tape. Family reunion. Ooh. I got nothing to say. No, I don't want to... It's not where Bria is. Door. I want the door. Just wait here for now. I'll come back for you soon. Alright, I'll just finish my smoke. Hello, Dave and or Dan. Well, this is it. I can't do this. I can't do this to Bria. Dave will understand. I hope. Can't do anything. This definitely isn't back in our own home. Is it? That's unfamiliar. Alright, just continue. I have no idea. This is nothing we've been to. The creation room, the bedroom, and the bathroom. The creation room. Is this where he makes the monsters? Is that Dave? I can't tell if they're just dreads or something coming out the back, or what I'm actually seeing. Dave? Dave? It's me, Mark. Hello? You're late. Yeah, by 2 minutes. Mark, you know my rules. If you're late, no business. You want to know something? Fuck your rules. This is more important than you hiding from the world. Mark, there's no need to be like that. I know this is important to you, but remember, you're in my house. And in my house, you will listen to my fucking rules. You dig? Yes. Good. Now, is everything set? Did you bring the girl? I brought a girl? How old is she? Oh god, I was so distracted by, like, I immediately went to, like, him at his desk. I missed the fact that there's, like, clearly a surgical table with, like, chains for, like, the different limbs and, like, blood everywhere and stuff. And, like, mixing chemicals. We're gonna change. What are we gonna do to Bria? How old is she? About early to mid-20s. A bit young, but I guess she'll do. Dave, I'm not so sure about this anymore. If you keep falling for women you see, how are you going to bring your mother back? I don't know. Look, just bring her here so I can examine her. Okay, I'll be back soon. That's messed up, man. Torture table? You didn't want to name it something a little bit more friendly? Medical table. Examination table. Anything else. Torture is about as bad as it could have gotten. A journal entry. What's this? GWE Experiment 104, codename Mother. The subject shows signs of restlessness and severe aggression. The human host is trying to reject the new brain cells. Strangely, it's merging with the host's brain to form a new conscience. This is no longer a single being, but two in one body. I have named this new discovery the Chimeran Jiwa. Strange. There's a small back alley with pipes coming from the ground. There must be something under this building. I just kind of was thinking, like, I don't even understand what we're doing. We're trying to insert his mother's brain into people's brains? I guess that's why her being young would be weird. And that might also be why Mark is a little bit like, no. Even though Bria's like, look at my butt. Look at my body. Check me out. I'm young and hot. And he's like, yeah, but you're going to be my mom after this experiment. So try not to think about that. It's a note. If it's the rose you seek, you'll need the right tools. Doesn't provide a lot of information. Don't entirely know what that means. I do kind of want to plug around his house a little bit more first, just to see. Okay, rose, yes, seems like a thing. Need the right tools. I have a singular tape. Presumably there will be somewhere in this house. Okay, there's not that many rooms. For some reason a bath is poured. I do want to see if there's a way to play the tape. That seems like that could be very interesting. But I can't do anything with... Oh, there's something under the lid. A red key card. Who would do something so disgusting? Unsanitary. Why were you investigating the toilet so thoroughly? A statue. Such a strange statue. It's missing something from its neck. I'm guessing the key card is not what it's missing. It was worth a try. Can't do anything with that. There's not many other places in the house to go. So I don't know where I could use the cassette or key card currently. Hey, there's a black rose here. So what was the note about precisely? If it's the rose you seek, you'll need the right tools. So I have the red key card. Does that mean I can do something specifically with the red rose? There's like nothing you can actually interact with in this room though. I thought I had just discovered something like pretty meaningful. Now I'm thinking it's nothing. Dang. Can't use the telephone. I did go and see him. Now I want to go to the dining room. I want to check out other things here. Bria, after everything that's happened, I just want to say I'm really getting to like you. Oh, this is the same thing we said previously. Okay, Bria, let's go see Dave. Mark, yes? I just want to say thanks. Oh, I wouldn't go thanking me just yet. Thanks for staying with me this whole time. It's hard to find friends like you, especially when you have nobody. Okay, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear any more of this. It's just making this harder than it already is. Let's go. You're both here. Yep. Position her meet in the creation room and position her right next to the bloody, gory table. That's not going to raise any suspicions. And who might you be? Her name's Bria. Can't she speak, Mark? I can speak. So she can. So, You wish to know more about these monsters? Yes. They seem to be following me now. So we came here to look for answers. And answers you shall get. Now, where should I start? You know, me and Mark have known each other for a long time. We used to be the best of friends, didn't we, Mark? Yeah, we did. So, what does this have to do with anything? This has to do with everything. My father owned the pharmaceutical company Neos Pharmas. They were working on a new drug that could restart the brain after death. But only if the brain was still in contact. It was supposed to restore the brain's memory, like they never died. However, only the brain could reactivate, not the body. And the genetic code would not be rewritten. Could not be. Then, what's the point if the body doesn't work? Well, at the time, there wasn't one. But my father found one. He designed these shells for the brains to control. More like robotic skeletons. They replicated a human structure and some organs. We called them Jiwis, after my mother. The monsters you've been seeing are nothing but shells. If they're just brains controlling shells, why do they eat people? Well, that's what test subjects are for. You see, only the brain's basic functions were reanimated, which is eat and sleep. But they remarkably learn so fast. But why design the shells to be capable of doing such things? Yeah, exactly. Remember when I said Mark has everything to do with this? Yeah. My father was a noble man. A respectable, honest, and loyal man. But even the best of men have their flaws. My dad and his mom slept with each other. My father was too blind to his work. He didn't even notice. My mom left because of that. We both lost something that day. But my father lost his sanity. He turned the Jiwis into monsters. He murdered Mark's father just to experiment on him. That was after he learned the truth. Mark, you told me you killed him. Bria, that's a lie, Dave. I know you killed him. How could I? I was never there. It was my father's mistake, Mark, not mine. I'm sorry about your mother. Mark, can we put an end to this? Let's make things right. Please, both of you, stay the night. I have a guest bedroom next door. Why would we stay with this guy? What the fuck is going on? Mark, Bria, I'm sorry I lied to you. I want to tell you something about why I'm here. There's a reason I needed to know more. 10 years ago, me and my dad moved here. We both couldn't cope with the loss of my mother. My dad was a good guy. He just made bad choices. I remember coming home from school one afternoon. He was waiting in the kitchen, and he asked how my day was. And we talked like typical teenage stuff, you know? There was a loud crash. Then the next thing Dad said to me was, "Brianna, hide. No matter what happens, don't come out." So, your name's not Paris? Does he mean French? I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry I lied to you. I used my nickname, so I wouldn't feel so bad about it. You said that you wanted to know more. Why? I hid in the fireplace. It was dark. They didn't see me. I watched as they beat my dad to near death. He owed them a lot of money. They beat him for quite a while. Then I heard one of them say, "Let Jackie boy have him." You know, I thought I was dreaming. I thought things like this could never exist until I met you, Mark. Bria, I watched him be devoured by this thing. I'm sorry, Bria. It's okay, Mark. I trust you. And thanks for being there for me. I know Dave's not telling the truth. We need to make him confess somehow. We should look around while he sleeps. It's not a bad idea. I never would have thought of it. There must be some place around here where he makes the Jiwi. You know, Mark, we could kill sometime. Not kill Dave. We could kill some time. Like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not where I thought she was going with that. I think I follow. Now it's all become clear. The innuendos. Sorry, it's been a long day. My brain is elsewhere. We'll kill Dave together. It's a brilliant plan, Bria. Thanks for suggesting it. Oh. Seriously? Do you need a diagram or something? Oh, you mean, like what you said on the plane? Yeah. So, what do you say? Yes. Bria, funny pixelated, like, stripping there. Wow, that was... Wow. Don't tell me that was your first time. No, it wasn't. I usually don't get this close to people. Why, you're not afraid of a girl, are you? I'm afraid of them being eaten. Good point. Okay, let's see what we can find. Dave should be asleep by now. I'll look downstairs. I have the key card. We'll see how useful that'll be. I don't need that. We've already done it. We've done the deed. No more need. I guess I've already kind of rummaged around here. I don't imagine anything will have changed. Oh, okay. I'm allowed to go back into the creation room, apparently. That's not totally blocked from happening. His computer? Obviously, all the information I need would be in here. And like always, it's password protected. How about a key card? Do you have a computer that can play cassette tape? It doesn't make any sense, but I thought I would try. The rose painting, there's some sort of railing behind it, but I can't move it. It's locked by something. You'll need the right tools. That's so vague and pretty unhelpful. There is legit not... Oh, there's one thing to interact with in the bedroom, and it's Bria, who is for some reason stashed somewhere here outside of like the screen. That's definitely not supposed to be there. There's a small flask here. It reads, to start the birthing process, use this. Birthing process. Gross. Formula A01G. At that point, I have to have... Okay, I'm allowed to go... No, oh, damn it. I feel like I've explored everything up here. There's not that many things to explore. There's a book that has no cover. This is new. It sounds like something's inside it. A keycard. I wonder what it's for. Black keycard this time, perhaps? Oh, yellow. So again, I am stuck with the wrong colors. Downstairs now? Apparently. Okay. I don't like the game limits you in weird ways like that. That, like, why stop me from going downstairs? Like, there are other ways you could limit me, and I would have to realize, like, oh, there's more to be done upstairs. I don't know. Sometimes some of the order of things is a little surprising or confusing. Where did Bria go? This is lit up. Well, here goes nothing. Wait, what? What do you mean, here goes nothing? What do you have planned? There's something in here. A jewel? Who puts stuff like that in here? There's a note in the back. Gotcha, Mark. What? What did you possibly... Well, that's probably what has to go on the statue upstairs, but what is... Presumably that's from Dave, but what does that mean? What is he... What? This part of the game has fallen off the rails a little bit. I don't really know what's going on. He's got a room where he chains people up. Not gonna worry about it though. No need to think too hard on that. It's another key card. What are these for? Now I have blue all of a sudden. He also has just a painting of a key on the wall. Hey, some cable cutters. These always. Huh? Oh, it's stuck to the backboard. It's turning. Weird. Something has opened. Not the cage. Probably the black rose photo in the creation room would be my main and only guess, really. I do want to check on that right away to see if that's... Yeah. Okay. Now, that's something you only see in a video game. Hee hee hee. Ha. Oh, no, we don't know any passwords. Quadruple 0. Ah, dang. He's a little bit more... He's got a leg up on Kanye West, though. He's got a little bit more foresight than that. Well, if the jewel fits, just like the old games I used to play. Secret hatch. Ah, yes. We knew of this thanks to all the tubes we saw outside that clearly indicated that there was something below the building. That's a big door. So easily impressed, Mark. How the hell did Dave make all this? I'm going to go ahead and guess he didn't entirely do it all himself. He needs some sort of key card. Yellow it is. Let's see if this works. Okay, now it's blue. Need to find the blue key card. Easy peasy. Now it's red. Well, we're kicking this game's ass. Oh, where the hell am I going to find a green one? Maybe I'm missing something? No, you mix them. Now, this is clever, I'll have to admit. I'm a genius. Figured it out instantly. The fact that the game was like, where will I... made me realize that, like, well, probably it's not something that you can just find. Also, I feel like I clicked on absolutely everything in the game already. I've realized that you shouldn't be able to just mix plastic together. And it's like, look, a new card altogether. But what I'm picturing is happening now, right there, is that there's like a semi-translucent part of the key card. And then you could, like, stack the two cards on top of each other and it'll look green. That's kind of a neat puzzle, even if it is like grade 2 color mixing or whatever. I'll give the game credit. I think that's a neat idea. Let's see if this works. It's better work. Finally. Nah, I wouldn't say finally. It was pretty damn easy. Come on. Oh, okay, good. Oh, I'm sorry, Bria. I never meant for it to come to this, but my mother is more important to me. You have no idea what it's like to lose everything. Yeah, man, it sucks, but maybe you should have moved on and tried to build a life with Bria? It's an option. Take it under consideration. But Dave said he can bring her back, and without the Jiwi shell. Yeah, that's right. I found a way to merge the old brain tissue with a living host. There's one slight problem. But then you will have fucked your mom, dude. Mark, you motherfucker! Why would you do that? When my father invented the first non-shell Jiwi, something bad happened. Because the host for the new brain tissue was still alive, it became... What? It's going to sound really silly for me to say this, but the subject became supernatural, in a sense. What do you mean supernatural? The subject showed signs of regeneration at an abnormal state. Like... they had the ability to use telekinesis, and I'd have to see it to believe it, but teleportation. Do you really want to bring back your superpowered mom, dude? Is that worth it? They were able to teleport almost anywhere within a 100-foot radius. Of course, this is all just theory from my father's journals, but I noticed a similarity in the spine eater of your father's behavior. Look, I don't care. As long as I can get my mother back. Mark is such an irrational character. That's all that matters. Remember, Mark, once the change is made, there's no going back. She will never go back to who she was. Yeah, wait, Mark. If I was going based entirely on how this character seems to think and act and behave, I would say do it. But I have the ability to weigh in on this situation, and I say wait. Mark, I'm not so sure. We can put an end to this, Mark, if you want to. But I need the formula you have. It sends a neutral balance to the chemicals in the tank. It will destroy the antibodies that help the brain merge. Do it, then? I don't know why you can't just drain the liquid or whatever, but... Alright, Mark, let's finish this. What I'm saying is I feel like Dave is committed enough to this that I think he's tricking us. That I think the formula... the birthing formula is going to make this happen. I probably should have explored if there were other options, other things to click around on, because I probably did just kind of damn Bria here. I can't go through with this. I don't know what came over me. I'm not like this at all. It's okay. This will soon make things right. Wait, what are you doing? See for yourself. Why isn't she moving? Dave! You need to give it a few minutes to work, Mark. Then... you'll have your dear old mother again. What did you say? You said you weren't going through with it. I never was going to let her go. Why? What benefit does she serve to you? Everything. I know where my dad went wrong with your dad. I thought you made him. No, I fixed him. My father was too much of a coward to murder him. After my mother left, all my father did was cry like a little bitch. So you killed my dad, you motherfucker. Watch the shit you're slinging there, Mark. Take a look at your own life here and realize where you're falling in this spectrum. That's an insult that I don't think you're allowed to throw around anymore. If Bria does get turned into your mother, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Don't you remember my friend, Mark? I'm sure Bria would. Is this what you did to her? Of course. You turned your own mother into a fucking monster? My father was the only use I needed. But I found one for my mother. You're fucking insane. I'll be a fucking genius when I solve the code to immortality. So, this is what it's all about? Fucking fame? Of course. Now, witness as I give birth to death. Wait. Does that make sense? Let me rethink my cool line there that I just said. What the fuck? No! Bam! Is Bria some superpowered teleportation, telekinetic monster now? And she'll just like, pew, pew, and just kill everything in the room, all the monsters? Bria, I know you can hear me. You have to fight it. I don't like that trope. If I don't know. It comes up too often, you know. Seems like some of these situations should be all or nothing and you, like, missed your chance. She can't hear you. Yet. What's happening to her? Dave! I don't know. I'm just a scientist. I was just winging it, you know. Their brain tissue has merged with the hosts, but what? She's not converting. Okay, she turned into a thing. I thought she was just going to be dead after that. No, Bria. Dave, change her back. I can't, Mark. She's not Bria anymore. No. Her signs are showing something. What signs? She's trying to communicate, but the brain is sending the wrong messages to her mouth. Now I'll try and reroute them. Mark. Bria. No, Mark. It's me. It's Mommy. Mom, I'm so sorry for everything. I didn't mean for you to... Mark, you have been a bad little boy. Mom? She's becoming unstable. What's happening? What is happening? I honestly, this game storyline just like, what? Sounds like there's maybe some murders going on. Just some casual, quick murders. A showdown of the two monster types. Okay. Dave got super exploded. And then the other monster got, like, kind of killed. Pretty killed. Mom? Mark. You've been such a problem. You never listened to your mother. You need to be punished. You're just like your father. A pathetic excuse for a human being. But I am going to fix that. You will not stand in our way of purification. Your story must end here, so I'm going to take your life. But don't worry, you will get it back when you behave. Remember, sweetie, I'll always love you. Always. Bad end. Bad. Well, shit. I know that there are other endings to the game. I just think I would probably have to replay the entire game to see the other endings. Maybe I'll quickly look up like what I would have had to have done to get the good ending then. It seems like he did everything, Stranga. That's something that I used to do when I made like old Flash animations, is I would have a million things long credit and be like, by me, and it's just too much. The easier solution is if there's anything you didn't do, be like everything by blank except music by blank or something. Having the trillion long credit, no one's ever going to watch that, ever. I don't know. The game was weird, and it was all over the place, and it was unique. But does unique necessarily mean good? No. Does it mean good in this situation? Maybe? I don't know. But I also know that this is a trilogy. The second game, My Big Sister, already exists. That's out. That's available. And Red Bow is coming out very shortly. And whether or not I continue with the series is going to have to largely be decided by you guys. There's a curiosity. I have a curiosity, and I'm kind of thinking, like, you know, doing a story or lore video where I trace together the through line of the 3 separate games, because I like doing that. It was really fun to do with script welders, like Don't Escape and Don't Sleep series. Things like that. It's fun for me. It depends if you guys like this, though, whether or not you're interested enough in this game and series, you know? So I need feedback. Please let me know how you feel about the game and series. And if you'd like to see the follow-up. Maybe it answers some questions. Maybe it raises more. I don't know. Oh, there are totally also things like that safe. I never found the code to the safe. So I never actually accessed that properly. I think I'll leave this video as like my regular playthrough. And then if people are interested, I could do a follow-up video where it's like, here's how you access the safe, different little secrets and things hidden throughout the game, the different endings, which there's at least 2. There's a good and a bad. I don't know if there's more than that. So whether or not I do that video and whether or not I carry on with the trilogy as a whole, that is something I'll leave up to you guys. Because it looks like other people have done videos on the series that are like, here's both endings and things, but maybe not in the snappy, like, here, just quickly, here's how you get there. And I don't know. It's something that I could take under consideration. One last thank you that I want to leave at the end of the video here for the Patreon supporters who chose this game. I hope that you guys still enjoyed it. I hope that it lived up to your expectations, and that it still ended up being a satisfying and an interesting story for everyone. I'm so torn on my own personal feelings on it right now. It's hard for me to say. It's a lot to leave us with here for the time being. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.